Hey, my little teacups. Welcome back to, It Moves. I'm your host, the Over-Englishman. And well, basically, I'm shitting my pants right now. A hook hangs from the wall. A piece of meat hangs to dry from it. Okay. There's like a shadow patch when the light flashes in a certain place. This door will not open. Okay. There it is again! The painted glass depicts some religious man, I guess. Some religious man. Oh, again. Oh. Get it? Jesus. Okay. The hell's that? The hell's that? Depicts a scene from the Bible. What scene from the Bible looks like that? It looks like a swan has been mixed with I don't even know what I'm looking at. I honestly don't. Alright, let's move on, I guess. Left to right, as always. I forgot to start my stopwatch, so there we go. Thank you. There's a door there. Hi, massive spider. I'm gonna run away. Oh god, that thing's gonna chase me down this corridor, isn't it? Another one. Oh yes, there's earthquakes going on at the moment, audience. So, what the... It's a big pool, but I'd rather not use it. So you're completely just gonna ignore the... what looks to be a floating face. Okay. You weird child. I mean, I understand this is dream logic, but why is this room? What? Can I leave? Thank you. I don't want to know what that moaning noise was. It's creeping. Was that squeaky metal, or was that someone screaming? I can't tell. Also, am I stuck down here? I'm stuck down here! Bollocks! No, let me out, let me out. There's weird noises in here. No, stop that, let me out. Ah! What? Am I dead? I didn't mean to die, no! Okay then. Stop that. Stop that. Stop it. You're making me jump. No. I know you're gonna do it. I'm not gonna. I was ready for you that time. Oh, here we go again. I'm just gonna sprint through it this time. There we go. Come on. Really? Oh, okay, what happens if I go the other... Oh, I can't go the other way. Just keep running, just keep running. Are they getting closer, audience? Or is that just my imagination? Especially this one. No? Okay. There's some kind of creaking noise that's getting louder. And it's worrying the hell out of me. My jimmies are rustled. Stop rustling my jimmies. Stop jacking my swagger. I'm just gonna run away. There's some kind of giggling now. Okay, just keep running. Just keep running. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No. Stop. Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! No. Oh, stop that. Stop that. Would you like a biscuit? Would you like a biscuit? Have some tea! Why is the screen all staticky? My greatest fears were realized in the winter. The days grew short, and the longer nights merely provided this wretch with more opportunities. It was a difficult time for my family. My grandmother, a wonderfully kind and gentle woman, had deteriorated greatly since the death of my grandfather. My mother was trying her best to keep the community as long as possible. However, dementia is a cruel and degenerative illness, robbing a person of their memories one day at a time. Soon she recognized none of us, and it became clear that she would be needed to be moved from her house to a nursing home. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had a particularly difficult few nights, and my mother said that she would stay with her. As much as I loved my grandmother and felt nothing but anguish at her illness, to this day I feel guilty that my first thoughts were not of her, but of what my nightly visitor may do should he become aware of my mother's absence. Her presence being the one thing which I was sure was protecting me from the full horror of this thing's reach. I rushed home from school that day and immediately wrenched the bed sheets and mattress from the lower bunk, removing all of the slats and placing an old desk and a chest of drawers and some chairs which we kept in a cupboard where the bottom bunk should be. I told my father that I was making an office, which he found adorable. But I would be damned if I'd give that thing a place to sleep for one more night. As darkness approached, I lay there, knowing my mother was not in the house. I did not know what to do. My only impulse was to sneak into her jewelry box and take a small family crucifix which I had seen there before. While my family were not very religious, at that age I still believed in God and hoped that somehow this would protect me. Although fearful and anxious, while gripping the crucifix under my pillow tightly in one hand, sleep eventually came, and as I drifted off to dream, I hoped that I would awaken in the morning without incidents. Unfortunately, that night was the most terrifying of all. Welcome to Chapter 5, Urban Explorer. Would you like to save? Yes, I would. Good evening, audience, and welcome to... Who the hell are you? Get out of here, this is my recording. Thank you. Sorry about that. Got a little bit of a voice confusion there. Right, well, it says woof. With what seems to be like a Frankenstein-y monster kind of deal, and there's a piano here. Alright then. No need to abuse the piano like that, boy. Jesus. The feelings that something's invading your privacy, even without ill will, is still disturbing. I suppose it is. You stop that with... What the... No. I'm going in here. You are good. Good. You are. God, now that just sounds like Yoda. Good you are. Even if you don't know why they are here, you hold the greatest amount of fear for them. I guess I just go into every room sequentially then. Oh, a Triceratops. It's not that bad. It's just a triceratops. Dinosaurs are fun. It's a triceratops. I like triceratopses. The sounds of screams are awful. They are even worse when they are your own. Okay, Mr. Creepy Narrator, could you give that a bit of a rest, please? I'm not enjoying this. Well, I am enjoying this, obviously, but there's a piece of paper here. It reads, knock, knock. There's a piece of paper here. It reads, knock, knock. That caused the noise again? No. Okay, I'm going to hide behind this. A pile of mattresses, dirty and worn out. There was a knock at this door, wasn't there? Okay, oh well. Actually, for some reason, that didn't scare me. I think it was because I was expecting something to burst in and kill me rather than actually just scream at the door. Also, I can't now get through the door because the slidey controls. Get to the... Nope. There we go. Okay. I can do this. Excuse me a moment, audience. The sun is right reflecting off my screen. I just need to close my curtains. Right. Now I've just realized my horrifying mistake there. I'm now playing this game in the dark. Lovely. Okay then. Oh god, it's making noises. The writing on a writing desk with some school material on it. That's lovely. I don't know. It's various books that look like they would be hard to read. This game isn't particularly jump scary, which is really good about it. It's just unnerving. Writing desk, yes, okay. I guess I just leave. Is that all? No, it's not all. What the? Locked. I'm really glad that thing's locked. Let's never go in there. Ever. Oh, hello, Mr. Creepy Man again. What the There's a large hole in the wall where roots have grown. Are we underground? What in the name of all that is good and godly am I looking at? Also, what is in this room? What's the purpose of this room? Like, is there something in the corner maybe that I should go and get? No. Why is this room? Alright then, I'm just going to leave. They're still making noises. Well, they're not making noises anymore. There are various school rules printed here. So this is... I take it this is a... So I take it this is a school then. Okay. The lock on the door is broken. I don't think I can get in here. You know what? With all the locked doors, the broken locks, the sort of hospital-y looking places, the factory looking places, and the school, this kid really is living in Silent Hill, isn't he? I'm not making this up. He's living in Silent Hill. Is that just an old machine of some sort? Is that just straight up a hole in the floor with a ladder? And I'm expected to just climb in it like nothing's wrong? Alright then. Stop with the noises, please. Okay, let's try and think of anything that I can think of to try and break the tension. God, the screaming is unbearable. I honestly can't think of anything, God! My improvisational skills have gone out the window! Stop making noises, please. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Why? What are they doing to these poor people that's making them scream like that? Seriously. Okay, that one just sounded like you were riding a rodeo there. That was not in pain. And it's really narrow corridors. I just get the feeling I'm gonna have to run away from something that I won't be able to properly see because I can barely see anything now. There's things moving in here. What? Kid, what are you doing? Kid, what? What? Kid? Kid? Why did you lie down? Kid, I know you want to rest, but this is not an appropriate bed. Oh god, we're going to die, aren't we? I've walked us to our death. I'm so sorry, audience. Oh, what the hell? And why did he look like a bug man? This game has so many questions. You're awfully quiet nowadays. Is something wrong, son? Nothing. Are you sure? Is there something wrong with your new room? Are you lonely without your brother? That's a point. Where the hell's the brother in all this? I haven't seen him. Ever. No. All right, then. It's those breakfast conversations with Daddy I always appreciated most. Kind of looks like something's under there. I awoke gradually. The room was once again dark. As my eyes adjusted, I could gradually make out the window and the door and the walls, some toys on the shelf, and even to this day I shudder to think of it. For there was no noise, no rustling of sheets, no movement at all. The room felt lifeless. Lifeless, yet not empty. The nightly visitor, that unwelcome, wheezing, hate-filled thing, which had terrorized me night after night, was not in the bottom bunk. It was in my bed. I opened my mouth to scream, but nothing came out. Utter terror had shaken the very sound from my voice. I lay motionless. If I could not scream, I did not want to let it know I was awake. I had not seen it yet. I could only feel it. It was obscured under my blanket. I could see its outline, and I could feel its presence, but I dared not look. The weight of it pressed down on top of me, a sensation I will never forget. When I say that hours passed, I do not exaggerate. Laying there motionless in the darkness, I was every bit a scared and frightened young boy. If it had been during the summer months, it would have been light by then. But the grasp of winter is long and unrelenting, and I knew it would be hours before sunrise. The sunrise which I yearned for. I was a timid child by nature, but I reached a breaking point. A moment where I could wait no more, where I could survive under this intimately deviant abomination no longer. Fear sometimes wears you out, makes you threadbare. A shell of nerves, leaving only the slightest trace of you behind. I had to get out of that bed, and then I remembered the crucifix. My hand still lay underneath my pillow, but it was empty. I slowly moved my wrist around to find it, minimizing as best I could sound and the vibrations caused, but it could not be found. I'd either knocked it off the top bunk, Or it had. I could not even bear to think of it being taken from my hand. Without the crucifix, I lost any sense of hope. Even at such a young age, you can be acutely aware of what death is, and intensely frightened of it. I knew I was going to die in that bed if I lay there, dormant, passive, doing nothing. I had to leave that room behind, but how? Should I leap from the bed and hope I can make it to the door? What if it is faster than me? Or should I slowly slip out of the top bunk, hoping not to disturb my uncanny bedfellow? Realizing that it hadn't stirred when I moved, trying to find the crucifix, I began to have the strangest of thoughts. Chapter 6. The Abyss. Save? Yes. Definitely. Absolutely. God, this game has so much content, and here I was told it was quite short. So I'm going to, after that horror, I'm going to end the episode for today. Thank you very much for watching. Cue the end card. Go! Thank you for watching, my dear little teacups. This has been It Moves, and I have been the Over-Englishman. Please never forget to leave a like, to comment, to subscribe, to share the video with your friends. Check out some of these beautiful people listed here, and have a cup of tea on me. Thank you, love you all, and farewell.